Hi, I'm Charlie Higson and you're watching FHM. I talked through the language with my 14-year-old about, sort of slang and swear words, and he said to me, well, Dad, what you've got to understand is that me and all my friends, we swear all the time. Which obviously wasn't news to me, but what was interesting was that was very important to him. So there is a certain level of bad language, but there's no F's and C's, but some bollocks of bastards and things. Yeah, I mean, it is interesting how it's polarised now that you've got girls going for vampires and boys going for zombies. They're now in the bookshops. There's even the category of books of supernatural romance, which is basically romantic vampire stories for girls. Boys don't go near the supernatural romance. Boys are not as subtle as girls. They like zombies because they're horrible and you can smash the fuck out of them.
Yeah. Look at you two wankers.
Yeah, we are wankers actually.
How are you doing, man?
I'm very good. How
Thank
are
you
you?
for your kind text.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
Oh, you were funny.
Yes,
Oh, you've written a biography of the band, haven't you?
Yeah. It's them on tour
It's out today.
tomorrow.
Is
No,
it?
it's out today.
Have you seen it at the shop?
Yeah, I've seen it at the shop,
That's
yeah.
good.
It's already half price.
Alien would definitely be in my top 10. And Jaws, I mean, I don't know whether Jaws could be classified entirely as a horror movie because it's as much about the people involved. But I mean, in terms of scary moments and shock effects, it's up there. Certainly, you put it in the top 20. But I mean, my favourite horror film is Don't Look Now, which is just so unsettling. No matter how many times you watch it, it's still very disturbing film. I saw Hostel really expecting, I'm going to be quite upset and disturbed by this film, but it wasn't really. It was a bit of a romp. And Saw just like those sort of scary games that kids play with each other. Say, if you had the choice between you had to eat your own arm or stick your head up a corpse's arse, which would you do? It's kind of on that level, and they are just fun and silly, really.
Jim's book's lovely. It's exquisite as well.
Very glossy.
What's it called?
Big Ree's vast book of world knowledge.
Profound. I'm not sure they're very profound. Other than coming up with novel ways to kill people. Myself and Paul Whitehouse are currently locked in, well, I would be if I wasn't here, we'd be locked in an edit series at the BBC, finishing off a TV series which is going to be called Bellamy's People, which is a spin-off of the radio thing we did called Down the Line, which was a spoof phone-in show. And we've sort of reimagined it for TV, of trying to think what the TV equivalent is, and there's been a lot of a spate of documentaries in the last few years about how brilliant Britain is. Martin Clunes has done Islands, Billy Connolly, of course, does his comedy tours, Titchmarsh did Animals, Oz and James doing Drink, Griffiths Jones has done Hills, I think he's now doing Rivers, Dimbleby did Architecture. There's hundreds of these things. Richard Wilson did Great British Drives, Robbie Coltrane did B Roads, I think. Ray Mears does food, yes. One thing actually they haven't done in any of these documentary series is the people of Britain. They've done everything else. So it's Gary Bellamy meeting the people of Britain and finding out what makes us British. I mean, Suit You Sir is still used in various forms by tabloid editors. The Shoot You Sir was the most tasteless, but very funny. I mean, something like Suit You was actually based on a real person that Paul worked with at Hackney Council, who used to say, "Suit You Sir, you helped the lady last night." We discovered this when Sol Beer started putting out lots of beer posters with Scorchio on it. And we asked questions, what on earth are you doing? This is our phrase. Oh, no, I think we all find that it's become common usage and you can't claim to have invented it. This is absolute bollocks, I just nicked it. No, Johnny Depp's never said anything about me. Oh no, actually no. I think he apparently did say once that the voice he did for what's the Headless Horseman one? Sleepy Hollow. He said apparently, and I don't know if it's true. He said the voice of that was partly based on Swiss Tony.
That's what Pat's.
It's hot everywhere, and is it really hot in here?
Yeah.
Look at what you're wearing, Jim.
See, so jolly up.
They used to be quite funny.